Coach Ferentz, running backs, somewhere in there.
How about the holes you guys opened up tonight?
Yeah, we're just trying to do our job. It's November football coming together. This is what we work towards throughout the years to perform on these stages. I think we did that tonight.
What worked well for you running the football?
Shoot, I'm not a master of scheme or anything. I just kind of do what they tell me to do. But I think, guys up front blocking hard and the running backs are hitting the holes hard, and eventually that wears on the defense, and that's when you get the longer runs.
That had to be fun for you guys up front, right?
Oh yeah, anytime you rush for over 300 yards, it's gonna be a fun game. We just love getting after them. So.
Did it seem like they were getting tired there in the second half?
I mean, they were still fighting hard in the second half. We just had to stay doing our job. Execute in order to open up those holes for them. So.
When Coach Lester draws up a game plan, is that what it looks like tonight? Is that what he wants it to look like? Sorry.
I think he likes us running the ball the way we do, and that opens up everything else. From the pass game to the play action as well. So.
It's now 2-game sample size with Brendan. How much does he help open up the run game?
I think with either quarterback, we can have that run threat. It's just this execution in front.
When did you guys feel like you kind of had him, the defensive line? It seemed like you were pushing him back pretty early in the game, like consistently.
Yeah, we were just trying to, do our jobs, Started the game, they were fighting hard, and they fought hard throughout the game, We just had to keep staying on our stuff.
Can you talk about Brendan?
Scoring drive. I think it was the third quarter. You guys 10 straight runs. It was an 86-yard drive, and it took about 5 minutes. Like, what's the mentality when you're going through that? Is that just like, this is why I love as an offensive lineman?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, just running the ball straight down the field. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but as an offensive lineman, there's nothing better than seeing your running backs.
What'd you think of Brendan's performance from what you could see?
I think he did good, We had a couple breakdowns of pass pro, and he was able to get out of the pocket and extend the play, which is always good to see.
Obviously not your first time going against this Wisconsin defensive line. What was kind of different this time?
I think the big change is they went down. They're a bit like a 4-down base now instead of a major and Okie, but we saw a lot of Okie throughout the game, so I think that was the biggest difference.
What do you think of your running backs? It seems like even when Caleb's out, you guys have some pretty decent ones.
They hit the hole pretty hard. It's hard to tackle when they're running full speed going through the hole. So
I think off that, Kamari, I think he averaged like 15 yards a carry tonight.
Yeah, it's not bad.
when you look at a stat line like that as an offensive lineman, like is that just you just take pride in that, or what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think we just all get excited about running the football. Trying to impose our will on the defense every week. So.
Were you guys pretty confident you could run the ball? Watching film and everything like that, did you think it would be there tonight?
We knew it was going to be tough. We knew it was going to be a while before it eventually broke through, and I think we saw that later in the game. But, we just had to, keep going after him every play.
Luke Fickell just gave all the praise to you guys. He said that offensive line was one of the best he's played against, and just compared to where you were a couple of years ago to now, and being able to dominate and run for 300-plus yards on Wisconsin. What's the confidence level, and what's the familiarity or whatever you have with the offense and the ability to make it go?
Yeah, I think as far as the offensive line goes, we just had to take time to grow together. We were a young group 3 years ago. If we all listened to the outside world, we wouldn't be where we're here today. So I think just sticking close together, bringing the guys in, just continually doing our job day in and day out.